Hello, everybody. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Want to make sure that everybody can hear me okay. Sounds good. All right. Good. Good. There's a little echo in here, but hopefully it's sufficient on your end. Hello, everybody. We're going to get started. We try to be very consistent with our 11 a.m. classes. As many of you all know, Sasha and I have been moving, and Murphy's Law has been in effect for the last week. So during our move, that doesn't mean a bad thing. It just means what can happen will happen. And every minor nuisance that could happen, we feel very blessed and fortunate that every minor nuisance that could happen has happened. So thank y'all for your patience this week. We will not have our partner class today at noon. I have promised 3 of those per month, and I will fulfill that promise. But today we will not be having one. We have limited time to get the rest of our stuff from our former rental home into the new rental home. And yesterday, God just blessed me because I was going down the highway. We've got 2 vehicles, don't have a truck, 2 vehicles where we're trying to shuttle stuff back and forth before the deadline. And they fill up pretty quick. They're pretty small vehicles. And in my Jeep, I was on the highway and the brakes went completely out. And somehow, some way, God saved my day and month and maybe even my life. I've never had that happen. I was on the highway, I hit the brakes, car stopped in front of me, hit my brakes completely went out. And I was only able to dodge the car in front of me and behind me by running off in the ditch to stop myself. So, and slamming the emergency brake as quickly as possible. It's a manual transmission. So anyway, it was an interesting day yesterday. One of the more challenging days that we've had during the move. So thank y'all for your patience with me. I'm glad that the Jeep is in the shop, no major damage other than the brakes went completely out. Never had anything like that happen. Crazy day yesterday. Crazy day. We're still trying to get the internet up to speed here in the new rental home. We just appreciate everybody's patience so much. So without further ado, we will start our class now. I just wanted y'all to know what was going on, why Jack wasn't around yesterday. We had to get a tow. It's just a mess. All right. So anyway, tonight, Lord willing, we got one. We're down to 1 car, and we still got to do a lot of moving after this class. And God willing, I will go live tonight with Jack to celebrate the amazing weight loss success. Just what a week, what a day. We feel blessed to be in one piece. All right, y'all. My name's Travis. I've lost over 100 pounds on the program, come off all prescription medications. Program's changed my life, and it's changed tens of thousands of other lives as well. And I just feel honored. I feel honored to be. It's not been the easiest thing I've ever tried to do. As many of you know, I did not try to plan on being a weight loss and wellness coach over the last 20 years, but it's where I've ended up. And I really feel blessed and fortunate to be a small part of so many lives and helping them feel better about themselves, like I have learned to feel better about myself and come off prescriptions, etc. And we just want to thank all of our partners that make a way for us to do what we do. We couldn't do it without you. And we want to welcome all of our new members. This is our Q&A session. Now, there's more ways than waiting on me to return an email to get help. We're a very small company servicing. We're really upside down in that we're small company, and we literally have right now actively like 40,000 members. And the reason we have so many members and are such a small company is that there's a low barrier to entry. We consider ourselves more of a cultural movement than we do a diet. So bear with us. I do these sessions Monday through Friday at 11 a.m. to answer questions and help everybody personalize their program. But if you prefer, you can get a one-on-one with my team members, any of my mentors. Happy to help you with meal planning, one-on-one via Zoom or over the phone. And you've also got the website, myshibboleth.com. Click the chat feature. There's usually somebody there to help you. So don't feel like you've got to wait on me. I know my inbox is full and people asking for meal plans and all sorts of stuff. Please use the website. And when you run into a wall there, don't hesitate to reach out. But if you're waiting on me, it may be a long wait. I'm doing my best. So reach out to my team members who are happy to help, okay? All right, let's get started. Hey, Paige. Hey, everybody. Any questions? Click the Q&A button. Let me see if Tammy's with me today. Hold on. Get her on here. Tammy or Joni? No Tammy. Joni's with me. Okay, Joni, let me get you. Well, you know what to do. All right. Okay, everybody, let's get this thing started. Click the Q&A button. Ask your question there. Oh, it's Captain Zabby. Sorry. I forgot. It's not Tammy. It's Captain Zabby. I should know. There you go, Captain Zabby. Now you can look for the Q&A questions. So the Q&A, everybody, Q&A. All right. If you need help, Chris, thank you for that. I think a few more loads and we're going to have it done. We're now in the one car. I think 6 or 7 more loads. Thankfully, we're not too far away, but I do appreciate that. Laura, not sure of the quantity of a smoothie, fruit, and hemp flakes to have a perfect day. That's a slippery slope you're walking there. Smoothies fruit smoothies are typically a bad idea, Laura. Bad idea. Unless you're using a Shibboleth approved recipe or you want to tell me the ingredients of your smoothie, okay? But when we say fruit smoothie in general, even though our society culture looks positively on smoothies and especially fruit smoothies, nothing but a sugar bomb. That is a fat bust bomb waiting to happen. Stay away from fruit smoothies. Even adding hemp flakes probably isn't going to be enough to make that work. So let me know your ingredients and I'm happy to see if we can modify it and make your fruit smoothie approved. But it's a slippery slope with those things. Do you recommend to mix up fasting times each day rather than doing, for example, a 20-hour fast every day? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. For me, consistency would trump mixing it up. It's just up to you. It's just like I'm out of my patterns right now, my daily rituals because of the move. And, I hate it. I like to have my ritual. I like to have my routine, if you will. So that's up to you. That's just an adult decision. Do you want to mix up your eating windows day to day or not? That's what I love about Shibboleth. You can mix it up. Sometimes we can think that, let's say that we have a 4-hour eating window from 12 to 4 or 4 to 8, and we could really get hung up on which is better. They're not going to make up enough difference to even worry about. The key was that you had the 4-hour eating window. So don't worry about that. Laura's got listing her ingredients here. Strawberries are good. Blueberries are good. Bananas, no. Raspberries, okay. No. You do not want to be consuming this, Laura. It's a bad one, okay? If you want the grandchildren to have it, you said with grandchildren, let them have it. Hopefully they'll work it off. It's a sugar bomb for them too, but at least it's not like one of those, what are those things the Sun-Kissed or I forget those things, you put the straw in it. Y'all know what I'm talking about. At least it's not that you're giving them. You're giving them good fruit, but the problem with that is you're actually pre-digesting the fruit so that their bodies don't have to do the work. At least it's good, wholesome ingredients. But when you pre-digest all of that, it's strawberries, blueberries, bananas, raspberries, all of that is nothing but fructose, fruit sugar. You have now pre-digested it for your body. then you added all fat avocado, and you added sweet potato. No, no, don't do it, except for a holiday. Jitterbug, I have a line day question. Why do the mushrooms have to be fully cooked? They don't. When we fully cook them, though, if you're doing this as a part of a food elimination protocol, mushrooms in their raw state are going to be a little higher in toxins and oxalates. So I think if you cook them, it's a little easier on the digestive system. I think it does say cook them, but it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. If you're not doing it, because if you're having autoimmune issues, you probably shouldn't be starting with mushrooms anyway, because they're a plant. Autoimmune issues for most everybody having them comes from consuming too many toxic plants. Plants are alive. They're living organisms. They don't have a flight or fight mechanism like an animal. So the way that they prevent us from eating them is making us sick, right? They have toxins they put off. Again, when we're eating a plant's fruit, then it's a little better. A mushroom, though, if you're eating it in the right combination, a mushroom is the only plant that, like we do, breathes in oxygen, believe it or not. It's a weird little plant. It's a fungus, actually. And it's just better to cook them. It's a little more helpful to the digestive system to cook a mushroom, but you don't have to if you're not dealing with some autoimmune disorder or food allergy you're trying to self-diagnose. Not sure the quantity of a smoothie, fruit, and hemp flakes. Oh, we've answered that one. Sorry, Laura. Yeah, grains are horrible for you in general, Sonia. Grains of any type. Some people can get away with eating them. I can only get away with eating grains every once in a while for like celebratory reasons. You know, you're somewhere and you want corn, or you know they're offering it. You want it. You know how to combine it, control insulin, but it still never does the body good. Bread never does the body good. We're better to reserve those foods for our holidays. Grains, you can have them on a perfect day. You just got to know how to do it. Are there any other line or chart day nuances on maintenance? No. Actually, you have to really be careful with your calories. If you're having a lot of category 4s, just watch your calories, because steak, whole eggs, pork, those things are allowed. Bacon, but very high in calories. No nuances. I have line and chart days once, twice a week these days, and they really make me feel a lot better. Yeah, I've got a visual. I don't know if I kept it out. Yeah, I've got a visual here. So yeah, so here is a visual. You've got fruit punch. This is equivalent to a smoothie. So only 12 ounces of fruit punch. This one here is 47 grams of sugar. And that's about what a smoothie would be, if not more. So you're literally shooting up with that much poison, right? Fruit and grain bar. One fruit and grain bar has that much sugar in it. Deadly. And we do it every day to ourselves. Hershey bar, 22 grams. This much sugar you're shooting up in your system. Crazy. Animal crackers, even 1 ounce, like 4 to 5 animal crackers is that much sugar. Deadly. We got to quit doing it. I know it. I know you enjoy it. I know you're addicted to it. Got to quit. Got to focus on what you can have, not on what you cannot have. Yeah, Laura had a holiday because she had the fruit smoothie. Yeah, you know, it's okay because you get holidays during the month, but I'm just trying to be honest with you. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I have to when you're talking about fruit smoothies. Just That's another one of those. It's not all your fault. It's if you go to any gym, any trainer, almost all of them will tell you, hey, gyms now are putting in smoothie bars. Blows my mind. It's like one of the worst things that you can consume ever. Anybody else? Any other questions? Yeah, AHS pancakes. I even use those. Just a side note, Beth, they make really good if you like me and like to go back to your childhood. They make terrific pigs in a blanket. Those AHS pancakes. I love those things. Hebrew National Frank, roll it around in some MCT oil, listen to it squeal, and then cut it and wrap it in AHS pancakes. Delicious. Little mustard. How does a sweet potato fit in, Teresa asked. What category, everyone, is a sweet potato? April's always on it. We'll have to hire April. Category 3. What happens, everybody, if I consume that potato by itself? Let's see what you know. This is all in the video. Category 3, it causes the fat bust. So what could I have with it? Can you give me some specifics? Let me do this. We'll do true, false. Could I do the following? Could I have a dark meat chicken? Could I have dark meat chicken, a sweet potato, and lima beans? No. Could I have chicken breast cooked in MCT oil or grilled with some approved barbecue sauce, sweet potato, and some okra, unbreaded okra? Yeah, I could do that. Could I do this? Could I have some boiled shrimp, or so let's do some scampi, some shrimp in scampi sauce, approved scampi sauce using ghee butter with some broccoli and a sweet potato? Yeah, sure could. So we want to have it with a category 1 and 2 on a portion plate, or a category 7 and 2. Could I do this? Could I have some baby back ribs, green beans, and sweet potato? No. Some of y'all said yes. I need y'all back in class more. No. Baby back ribs, here's what happens. And hey, who said okra is yucky? It's delicious. Stop it. All right. So I've got ribs. Watch, everybody. Ribs. Some of y'all said yes. Ribs, sweet potato, and green beans. Okay. Ribs are a 4. Sweet potato is a 3. Green beans is a 2. We can't have a 4 and a 3, and here's why. So the ribs have all these long chain triglycerides, all these fat lipids in it. A ribs is heavy in protein, which is good, but heavy in fat. So I've got all this fat. Even if I control my portion, all this fat is easily stored as fat because it's already in the form of fat. The green beans slow the blood sugar rise down, which is good, but we still get a little insulin from the potato. The insulin we call the fat bus. Now it picks up all these lipids and shuttles it right into the butane. That's why we don't do 4s and 3s. Every time I go for a physical, they always say I have low. What is good cholesterol? Well, listen to your doctor. But good cholesterol is your high density lipids. The only way to improve your high density lipids is, well, you got to be eating right, but that alone will not improve your good cholesterol. To improve your good cholesterol, you must become active and you must exercise. Then your body will ramp up its production of good cholesterol. Yeah. Good cholesterol can only be improved upon really by exercising consistently, 5-6 times a week. Very hard to get your good cholesterol up without exercise. It's very hard to get your bad cholesterol down without eliminating sugar and starch. Anybody else? Autoimmune issue. I think that there's a list of videos in the library for food elimination. Is that the tiger videos? April, you want to look at your line and shark days and stay with tier 1 and see if that condition does not improve. If it does improve, then we need to next identify which plant foods are causing you the problem. Does that make sense, April? So first, give yourself 3 days to a week on tier 1 line and shark days. The good thing is you'll drop water weight, the weight of glucose, and quite a bit of fat that week. But the real impact will be, I think and suspect, that you'll feel a lot better. And then we can start trying to figure out which of the plants, tier 2, tier 3, might be causing you some issues. Thanks, Joni. Having a hard time bringing my iron up. I stay anemic. What's food to bring it up? Category 4 foods, assuming your doctor allows you to have those. And as well taking liver tablets, liver amino tablets will help a great deal. You can go to Amazon and look up liver amino. Beverly has the best liver amino product. Beverly, where you get your UMP, they have great liver tablets. You don't taste them. They're horse pills, but they work. That's where I would start. Hey, Karen, what can I add to Beverly UMP if I use water? You could add a palmful of berries. Any berry as a condiment in that shake would be fine. If there's something else you want to add, just shoot it my way. The only other thing I could think of that I add is the peanut butter powder, PB2 peanut butter powder. I will add to give it a peanut buttery flavor. But usually I'm just a berry person. I like to add a palmful of strawberries, blueberries, raspberries. Went to Cracker Barrel this morning, and family, they do not have omelets anymore. I got 2 scrambled eggs and 2 slices of bacon. Should I count today as a holiday? No, if all you had was 2 eggs, Crystal, and 2 slices of bacon, it will be a holiday unless, well, no, I still think you're fine with the bacon because that's probably close to a condiment. I would probably finish out the day with a line or shark day, but I would count it as a perfect meal. If you only had 2 eggs and 2 slices of bacon, we could count your bacon as a condiment and call it a perfect meal. Does that make sense, Crystal? Karen asked, can I add cocoa to Beverly UMP? You can. You could add cocoa as well. Anybody else? Robin, I've never done a WOW challenge and would like to try one. Is there a particular one you'd recommend to start with? Any of them that look fun to you? Remember, the WOW challenge isn't about eating clean or a lifestyle. It's about installing self-discipline. Yes, you can lose up to a pound a day, but it's more about, all right, I'm picking one out. Let's say today's Thursday. So I'm picking one out for Friday. And I personally declare, click, that I'm going to do it as it's written. Then you'll see it is so hard, even for one day in our culture. Y'all agree? It is so difficult. It's not hard, but we make it hard. It can be so difficult to even stay true to ourselves for even a day. So how do we get where we stay more disciplined and more true to ourselves? We begin to exercise it one day at a time. And you feel incredible when you finish a WOW challenge here. You're like, I did it. I did what I said I was going to do. So it's more, WOW challenges are more about behavior modification. Patricia Hurt says the WOW pistachios go hand in hand with weight loss. She said, check it out. It's an easy one. It's called pistachios go hand in hand. I think just search pistachios. Patricia likes that one. Petra did 2 WOW challenges, lost 2 pounds. That's about right. What am I drinking? Am I drinking Happy Juice? No, I'm not. I had Happy Juice at 4 a.m. this morning, and I don't want to have another one. So I'm having an Advocare Spark. I may have another Happy Juice, but I'm trying to wean myself to one a day. I had it at 4 a.m. this morning because I was up at 3:30 a.m. So I've already had my Happy Juice, and now I'm having Advocare Spark. Will you do a partner class on how to lose weight and maintain muscle, especially as we age? I know you have touched on it. We just did one, Carol. Did you see that one? There's a really good one that Joni can get to you. If I'm not mistaken, I just did one, but let me give you the short of it. So, Carol, the way to do that, and this will be a short class, but this is all you need to know. So to maintain muscle as we age, we must be active. You must start strength training. I really recommend the partner classes because the partner exercises, they are, I think, the best exercise. Every human should do those exercises. Push-ups, air squats, leg raises, burpees if you can do them, pull-ups if you have an apparatus to do a pull-up. But if you would just do push-ups and air squats, really get after it for 20 minutes a day, that's getting blood flow to all of the muscles in your body. Blood flow helps preserve muscular tissue. Next, you have to make sure that you get in adequate protein. And if you eat Shibboleth style and you're not just consuming meal replacements, you will get in adequate protein. Can we buy the Happy Juice now? Yes, Happy Juice should be in stock. Joni, can you reach out, you or Tammy, and let me know today? I didn't know we were out of stock of that. There's certain states we can't ship to. It's still illegal in certain states, which I understand why they're doing it because of all the tainted product on the market, but still think it's stupid. So helpful. They should just regulate it better and set it free. But anywho, yeah, Happy Juice. Yeah, Patricia says there's some in the Shibby shop. Happy Juice and the Happy Pills. I like the juice better. Sasha likes the pills better. Just trying to be transparent. Is it important to do sets of reps? Like, do I have to pause in between or just bang out 100 arm circles? If you can bang out 100, you need to add weight, Sally. So what happens is, if I can do 100 arm circles with ease, then I need to add some hand weights. I need to make that more intense. There's nothing wrong with you repping it out, but what that means, when you can do that many repetitions at one time, it means your body is becoming conditioned. And the only way that you can keep your body evolving is to make that exercise more difficult. It's like something like push-ups. You'll probably never be able to do enough at one time that you have to worry about that. You will have to break it into sets. But let's say that with push-ups, I could do 100 at a time. I'd want to put some weighted vest on or something, or start bench pressing more weight than my body. You want to add weight when the exercise becomes easy. Anytime that you can get, say, I would say the science suggests if you can get more than 25 to 40 repetitions, that it's time to make that exercise more intense. Does that make sense? 50 wall push-ups in one shot, I'd probably start getting down on the floor instead of doing them on the wall, and make that more difficult for yourself, Sally, because you're going to start getting a diminished return because your body's getting more conditioned. So I would start getting in the floor, and next I would start with girl push-ups. And I think that's kind of disrespectful because many men have to do girl push-ups, but that's what they're called, on your knees. And then as soon as you can, full military style. Yeah, we get on the knees. Like I will do military style push-ups, and after about 20, I'm not in great shape. So after about 20, I get fatigued and I hit my knees and keep going. So that's one way to do it. Anybody else? How many sparkling waters a day do you recommend? You can have all the water that you want. Sparkling water with no calories is a freebie. Water is, just because it's carbonated water, it's still water. So as long as it doesn't have any sugar added to it, you're fine. Now, if you're talking about spark, 1 to 3, I would say 1. Don't do as I do, do as I say. But you said sparkling water. How many sparkling waters do I recommend? I don't recommend them, but they're allowed. So you can have as many as you want, as long as there's 0 calorie. Yeah, seltzer water, again, as long as it doesn't have any calories, it's just water. So you're fine with that, Joanna. No, coffee does not count toward water. Only water counts toward water. Tea does not count as water either. No. And if you're drinking coffee or tea, you need to use approved sweeteners if you're using any sweetener at all. No, I would not count. We do have people that count sparkling ice or seltzer water as their water. I always recommend that they don't. Carbonation is not good for your bones. It's not, I drink carbonated beverages. I'm not telling you not to do it. I do it too frequently, but it's not good for your bones, your bone density. It's not good for your gut health. So we have people, though, Patricia, that they will not drink water no matter how much I beg. So I tell them, if that's all you'll do, I'll take it. I'll take it. If you're wanting sparkling water, or even some people, they just refuse to drink water, I tell them, well, then do Crystal Light. But it's not a part of the program at all. Kombucha is full of sugar. Typically, they're asking about kombucha. It's an approved drink. You just need to get the very, very low calorie, low sugar. And remember, Anytime we're adding unnecessary calories, that's calories that aren't going to come from stored fat. The benefits of kombucha, prebiotics, probiotics. The downside is most of it's full of sugar. That negates any good that the probiotics would do. We drink kombucha sometime, but we get that real synergy, the ones that only have like 10 calories. Yeah, there are some approved kombuchas on the program. Kombucha is a fermented drink, a lot like apple cider vinegar. It's become a very trendy drink to drink. It's very trendy to drink it, and people that espouse its benefits talk about the probiotics, the good bacteria in it, which is good, but many times that's negated by all of the added sugars. But it's a trendy, hot drink right now. Yeah, lots of people making lots of money off of it. I'd rather get my probiotics from my apple cider vinegar, from Advocare. You know, I try not to add calories that are unnecessary. I already struggle with food enough. I don't want to be adding. A lot of us are getting hit so many ways, right? You're getting hit with sugar in your supplements. You're getting hit with sugar in your drinks. You're getting hit with sugar in your food. All these added calories. I try to eliminate, if it's something that I'm going to drink, I try not to drink my calories. I think if you'll find that that's a prevailing thought process of people who have maintained significant weight loss. That, you know, they don't want to fight that battle. If you're fighting the sugar battle with the supplements you're taking, fighting the sugar battle with the drinks you're drinking, fighting the sugar battle with the food that you're eating, that's a tough battle. I try to it's my method of operation. No calories from my beverages. I'll pay attention to the calories I'm getting from my food. Yeah, skim milk is terrible for you. There's no milk that's good for you. Not even our approved milks are good. But I have to have my milk sometime. So by formula, I made a way for milk to work. Kroger Carb Master milk or fat-free Fairlife milk, worst case scenario, the fake unsweetened almond milk. An almond doesn't have boobs, so there's no milk, sorry. But almond milk is just flavored water. So if you want it unsweetened, almonds don't have boobs, y'all. Sorry, it's another joke as far as I'm concerned. But anyway, unsweetened almond milk for our vegans. Kroger Carb Master milk, fat-free Fairlife milk. When old Trav just has to have some milk with something, that's what I do. Skim milk is horrible for you. It is loaded in sugar. It's like one of the worst things you consume. One of the things that's even worse than that is whole milk. Whole milk is not only full of sugar, it's full of fat too. So you've already loaded the fat bus up as soon as you drink your whole milk. So I would get rid of the milk unless you're going to use approved milk. Yeah, it's been shown that you have to drink tons of carbonated beverages, Beth, but it's been shown, especially in women, to promote calcium loss in the bones and cause brittle bones as a woman ages. Carbonated beverages should really be managed correctly. This has turned into a great advanced class, huh? Yeah, raw skim milk, if you just really want milk, we're the only mammal that drinks another mammal's milk. I'm just against it. Raw skim milk, we could approve that for you if it's important to you to have. raw skim milk, I would let you have that, just with you knowing. I don't want to make it official part of the program, but personally, Sonia, if you want to do raw skim milk, go for it. Just know that if it's a daily consideration for you, that it promotes inflammation. And when you promote inflammatory responses in the body, your body will ramp up its production of bad cholesterol. Just something for you to think about as you make those adult decisions. How about oat milk? The same thing. I feel the same about oat milk as I do about almond milk. It's just another vegan. The vegan community is just pushing that. An oat. It's not milk. It's sugar water basically. But if you want oat milk, send us the nutrition profile. I'm sure we can find some that's low enough sugar for you to have. I do not believe that I'm not making any kind of this vegan fad stuff that's going around. The only kind of vegan that I'm for, or not vegan person, but the only kind of vegan diet, I just don't like it or I would do it. The only kind of vegan diet that I would promote would be a non-grain, non-processed, where I'm literally eating vegetables that grow from the ground. We're about to run an experiment where I do it with some people for a week, where I only eat things that grow from the ground, that are minimally processed, and oats are not minimally processed. Then I'm all about the vegan approach. If you supplement with B12 and essential amino acids. So. Thank you, Martin. Sauerkraut works. Yeah, sauerkraut's good. Good stuff. Y'all brought some great questions to today's session. Don't forget, if you're lost, confused, dazed, watch those fast track videos. That'll give you the right. Do y'all agree, for our new people, that this would be confusing if you didn't have that fast track foundation, right? So we got to have the fast track foundation so that these classes, we can help you and personalize. I hear often from new members who come here that they're confused, and they can get so frustrated they even consider quitting. But it's always because they have not taken the time to go through the fast track videos. You will be lost. If you come to enough, you'll learn it by osmosis. But it's rare that someone would not go through fast track and come to these classes enough to learn what they need, because this is just an add-on to your fast track education. Sylvia says, I find this very confusing. What is the easiest way to navigate the website and know where to go first? So Sylvia, you got an email. We can start over. We can send you the email again if you need it, and it tells you exactly where to start. Now, Sylvia, have you watched the fast track videos? Would you let me know so I can guide you appropriately? No shame. Everybody starts confused. Nobody ever hardly ever does anyone start where we ask them to start. It's just part of our conditioning. So you're still confused and you've watched the fast track videos. Okay, fair enough. Then have you had a mentor appointment, Sylvia? It sounds like after watching the fast track videos, you're still confused. So that tells me you're probably confused about what to eat. So how would you feel about getting a mentor appointment where we do a meal plan for you so you can start seeing how we combine foods? And then if you'll do it exactly as you agree to do it, they're not going to give you a meal plan that you don't like. You're going to agree with the breakfast and lunch and dinner ideas, and you'll start seeing, oh, that's how you do it. Here's the combination chart. And then if you do it exactly as they lay it out for 3 days, you're going to drop 5, 6, 7 pounds, and you're going to go, okay, now I'm ready. But you've got to get that mentor appointment and get that help you need, or you'll quit. And we don't want you to quit. Sylvia, do you see the link, shibbolethmentor.com, Miss Sylvia? Let's make sure Joni or Tammy won. We make sure Sylvia gets on the schedule and we get her the help that she needs. Yeah, Sylvia, they posted the link. Will y'all post Sylvia the link again? She doesn't see the link. Sylvia, Miss Joni's going to reach out to you. The great, amazing Joni. Going to get you scheduled, help you get yourself a meal plan. And I need you to do your best for 3 or 4 days so that you can start seeing the power. Patricia offers good wisdom. Sylvia, make sure you go through all of the laps correctly, not just the videos, but the 7 laps. You couldn't see that because Patricia put it to host and panelist, Sylvia, but Patricia Hertz, she's one of our star students, and she said, make sure you go through the laps. Anybody else? All right, everybody, if all hearts and minds are clear, we'll just be adjourned until next time. Thanks, Tina, Joni, Tammy, everybody. We'll see some of y'all, God willing, tonight at 7 o'clock. Bye, everybody. Sandra wants a meal plan too. So Sandra, you'll have to get a mentor appointment so that we're not guessing. Did you see how to get a mentor appointment, Sandra? Otherwise, I'll just be guessing at the foods you like. I'd rather know what foods you like and then put them together for you in a way that you'll actually use the meal plan. Sandra, do you see how to get that mentor appointment? Shibbolethmentor.com. All right, everybody. Have a good one. See you.